Hi guys, I'm going to show you one immortal game, a really awesome game with only pawns moved through 17 move for the white, which is incredible. It's one of the world records, and afterwards, white's winning the game. It's the game between Emil Joseph Diemer and Thomas Heiling from 1984, and it starts with queen's pawn, and from there you can see for the first moves, it looks pretty normal game. But now you'll see what will happen. You have like pawn that's for f3 pawn, preparing for e4 to be pushed, and then maybe to chase the knight away. But we'll see. And now the black doesn't recognize what will happen next, and you have the center already taken by these two pawns here, the central pawns, by Emil Diemer. And you have preparation for like bishop g7 and then castling. But now white plays pawn on g4. As you can see, this is the fourth move, and none of the white pieces have moved already. So black are thinking now, okay, maybe now white will continue like developing bishops or knights or the light square bishop or something more standard. So continues like normal development. But here, as you can see, the g pawn is already pushed once again, and now this knight is forced to retreat somewhere. Let's see where. It's retreated on d7, and basically from here you can expect that white will start developing pieces, but no, he continues to develop pawns, and as you can see now he's preparing even more pawn moves with this f4 pawn, because now it supports the e5 square, and also it's more stable now to play even d5. But let's see. Now black decided to counter offense, like offering some pawn exchanges. But here you can see that white idea is, no, I'm gonna press you, I'm gonna limit your space here so that you cannot develop normally. I'll take your center, and your pieces are underdeveloped, mine are also. But now, as you can see, white do have a lot of space for the bishops, for the knight, for the queen, so white can attack. And if black are not careful here, white have really huge advantage. And as you can see, what blacks do with this b6 move, b5, sorry, is basically they're saying, hey, I need some space, I need to develop at least my queen, or I can even push this a5 pawn so that I can have at least some space for my pieces, for the bishop and for the this knight here to be developed. And now, as you can see, white continue pushing pawns. So he's preparing, like, he's protecting this b4 and d4 squares, and also protecting this diagonal from the black square bishop of black. Now we have preparation again from black, and now, as you can see here, it was like very important from my perspective, so that this g5 pawn is protected by a couple of pieces, and actually with the bishop also, so that if the black tries to penetrate this pawn line here, they will face actually a very strong pawn line, and it will allow the white to actually develop pieces and start attacking. But now, as you can see, this is ninth move, and we still don't see any piece development for white. This game is really incredible. Now, as you can see, this move here is the move for the same knight that comes from basically g8 square. And as you can see, this knight is chased all over the board, because now it needs to free space for the knight on b8. be developed, and it's very, very slow in terms of chess time. So again, as you can see, this is very, very effective from White's perspective. And here, as you can see, they are becoming aggressive. And again, it's a pawn move. That's h5, attacking this pawn here. So Black are trying to undermine the center of White, and to prove that basically these overextended pawns here of White is not good decision, because now Black are thinking that they do have very strong counterattack chances. But now, as you can see, White gonna not move any other piece except pawns again, pushing away this bishop. And now, as you can see, the only square this bishop effectively could move is the last rank. It turns to its original position, which basically means that both players didn't move so much of their pieces, but White do have this advantage, this huge space advantage here. And now, as you can see, it really retreat here. And from here, you have a4. So basically, White are protecting this d5 pawn by the queen and by another pawn. So it's nothing really frightening for them. And they're continuing to being aggressive only with pawns, which is amazing. It's already 12 move. And now Black captures. White decided to chase away this knight so that they will remove the defender of this d5 pawn. And from here, knight retreat, pawn takes, bishop, and now they're preparing for castle kingside. And from here, as you can see, the White will again push a pawn. Nothing more, guys. It's a really immortal game, pushing only pawns, and afterwards you will see how White will manage to win the game actually. And from here, as you can see, Black do want to gain some space and also develop some pieces, because as you can see now here, if White takes, they can take with the knight and then free the space for this light square bishop, maybe. From here, White takes on b5. So Black takes on g5. And White push again the pawn. This is the 17th move. You can see only pawns are moved by White. It's really, really great game. And now the idea here is basically, if Black takes, White do have very powerful move with queen check. And from here, because the king cannot protect with anything, it needs to move, so it will ruin the castle option. And now, as you can see, but if don't, then basically you have a passing pawn here, because if White takes, Black needs to take, because we have again passing pawn. So it becomes really, really worse for the Black. So they'll decide to take, and now check, and only square for Black's king. And from here, White start developing pieces for all this empty space they gained through pushing only pawns. And Black are trying to defend it, like putting the rook into the game. And now we have even further pawn pushing here from White. They does not allow the exchange here with Black, so they're again not allowing this Black knight to develop, because actually it doesn't have any space to develop. But White pieces instead, they do have a lot of space to develop. And as you can see now, the only piece that they can develop is actually the light square bishop, attacking this undefended pawn here on d5. And now we have developing move and protecting this d5 pawn. And they are trying to threaten and to chase away this white queen from here. But instead of retreating the queen, so basically White are taking here the pawn on g5 with the idea of knight e6 here and forking the king and the queen, and basically winning a pawn and also winning maybe the exchange. Let's see what happens. So black takes the queen, forking, so white forking the black king and queen. King moves, that's the only move. You have knight takes queen, and now black knight forking from g3. It's forking the bishop and the rook, and now white plays knight takes bishop on b7. And here, what will they choose? Yeah, of course, the black will take the rook. It's normal. And now you have white bishop played on f4, attacking, double attack on this pawn here. They're attacking the pawn with the knight and with the bishop, and only the black bishop protects actually this pawn. And now we have the rook getting into the game, like again protecting this d6 pawn. And now king castles queenside for the white, and again black trying to develop their knight, attacking the rook on d1. And we are now, the black are pinning the bishop and the king here on the e file. And after king escapes this pin, we have really great move here, which is attempt for sacrificing actually the knight. And the idea here behind this move is, first, the white are attacking this d5 d6 pawn, like trying to basically put another piece, another offensive piece. And in the same time, if black takes, now we have these pawns that can be pushed down the road so that they can promote. And it's very interesting idea, and it's related again with pushing pawns, or for the white, for Emil Joseph Diemer, the pawns were pretty strong pieces to play with and to attack. And as you can see now, black are actually refusing to accept this present from white, which is normal because they can see the trap, and also they are blocking this file for the rook. So the answer for the white is actually rook takes the knight on e4, and this is intentional, losing the exchange, with the idea that this attack here will continue. And now again, this knight here on b5 that was offered like sacrifice, it is no longer sacrifice, because basically black now need to choose between these two pieces, and of course maybe they will choose the rook instead of the knight. But instead of this, they are trying to attack this weak white light square bishop here for the white, just because now they want to escape from all these plans for the white to attack here. They want to distract the white, and basically now the white will have the chance to retrieve the rook and actually win this knight here. So it's even now more mandatory for black that they will take here, so that they will not lose all piece for nothing. So as you can see now, rook sacrifice, well, losing the exchange here. The black doesn't want to take here to accept this offer from the white, and now white need to take the rook. It's mandatory because it will take with tempo, with check. And now finally, actually, the black are taking on b5. And now, can you guess what will be the next move for white? It's rook g1. So basically, he's threatening rook g7, and again pinning this dark square bishop of black. And again, king escapes, but now this pawn doesn't have enough defenders, so white takes. Black bishop recaptures, dark square bishop for white recaptures, and from here we have this finally, as you can see now. This is, I don't know which move already for the game, but basically it is at the end of the game where this knight managed to actually escape this this field here, and to actually develop, which is really awkward. And now we have attack check with the rook, then check with the then pinning again this this knight, and now we have passing pawn after rook takes on h7. Rook takes here, but it doesn't work so much as this passing pawn here. And now after a few moves, check here. As you can see here, we have another promotion opportunity, and also the king, like this knight is undermined because now the king is checked. You need to move, and the rook can sacrifice the exchange for the knight. So the king needs to take. This way, white win the exchange. Actually, they are winning all piece. And from here, as you can see, this complete winning game for white. After a few moves, you can see that black actually surrenders, and this was a great game. Only pawns moved, and see you next time.